Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Just fancy playing a game on the Pandora Box 5 arcade stick. I've not played a game in a while, so yeah, just fancy playing a game. Get back into my gaming, which will lead to more videos made for my YouTube channel. This game I fancy playing is Punisher. And yeah, I've not played this game in a while, but as you can see, it looks like a load of fun. Yeah, this game is a beat 'em up, side-scrolling beat 'em up, I like to call it, arcade game. Originally in the arcades, I believe in 1993, released by Capcom. They did a load of these style of games, to be honest with you, like Final Fight. And all those sort of games. It's also like the Konami games, The Simpsons and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've done gameplay videos on those, so please check those out on my channel. But anyway, yeah, you play as the Punisher, who I'm using right now, and his name is Frank, I believe. Frank Castle. What an excellent name Frank is. But you've also, as you could see at the beginning title screen or menu, you could choose another character. You could choose Samuel L. Jackson. Nick Fury as the second character. And basically you go on a killing spree, as Punisher does, to kill the eventually the crime lord. I think it's the Kingpin, huge guy. And bring down his organisation. And yeah, you can pick up loads of weapons, which is pretty cool, which I like. The game's also quite violent, which again I like. This game was quite popular in the arcades, rightly so, because it's an excellent game. Like a lot of the Capcom and Konami beat-em-ups of that time. Based on a comic book character, as I've already said. Home ports, I believe that there was, I think it came out on the Sega Genesis, I'm not too sure, but don't worry about that game anyway, because that game was absolute shite in my opinion. But yeah, so here we go. Picking up the knives and the samurai swords. You cannot go wrong with a samurai sword. That's brilliant. I love this style of game, to be honest with you. You just can't beat it. Finish the guy off with the axe. Fantastic. Graphics are pretty good. I like this style of graphics. I like this style of gameplay. I like this style of game. Absolutely excellent. There we go, we've done that level. On to the next. The interrogation. Begging for his life. But it does him no good, because the Punisher punishes everyone. Here we go. I love the Punisher anyway, obviously based on the comic book characters. But there's also been a couple of Punisher films, isn't there? The one that I remember most recently, I think it was Thomas Jane played the Punisher, if I can remember correctly. And there was he fought a big dude in it, who was, I think, from the WWE, WWF wrestling. It was Diesel, wasn't it? But he, if I'm not mistaken, but he was huge, and that fight was good, and that film was good actually. I really liked that that adaptation of the Punisher character. They never did a sequel though, so I take it that I'm the only one that actually liked that film. But yeah, it was really good. I like that. But also, and I do have that on Blu-ray, but I also love the original Dolph Lundgren film. Very much a different film, again very violent, but I picked that one up again, well, also recently on Blu-ray. Watched it, and yeah, good films if you've not seen them. Here we go, he pulls out his gun. can't go wrong with the weapons in this game. I love these games where you can actually pick the weapons up and use those. That's brilliant. Yeah, it's got a good variety of moves, as you can see. The good old flying jump kick, picking up a flamethrower there. Didn't have that for long. Yeah, you've got the standard punches, the combos. Oh, brilliant. Lovely little move. Yeah, set him on fire. That's what I like to see. Fantastic. Yeah, love these games. To be honest with you, it's late at night right now. I haven't got much brain power, but you don't need brain power with these games. You can just put them on, you can just play them, and they're just fantastic. Huge robot fighting. And he's got some cheesy moves. It's common with this style of game that the enemy really cheese it badly. Just continue. Get some hits in. Graphics are really good. I think this was on the, if I'm not mistaken, it was on the CPS 1 or 2, Capcom arcade platform. So you can actually buy those, in particular the CPS 2 cartridges, game cartridges. So you need like the motherboard to play it, and then you buy the cartridge. And it's not like a Neo Geo cartridge. These are the big arcade boards in like the S.H.I.E.L.D, and they go for quite a lot of money, to be honest with you. These games, like the certain Street Fighter versions, were released on the CPS2 hardware, and they go for a lot of money. I was toying with the idea of picking up the motherboard and picking up the a few of these game boards, but they're so pricey, and this one in particular I've seen Punisher go for probably over $1,000, so it's really out of my price range. I don't have the budget for that. So that's another level done. So here we go. Playing this, I've already said, guys, on the Pandora's Box 5 arcade stick. This is my just a convenient way for me to play these games. There's loads of ways you can play these. I mean, a better experience would probably be through other emulated devices such as RetroPie and things like that. I know do these games pretty much arcade perfect, but to me this is great. This is fantastic. I can just set this up and I've got 900 odd games there. It's brilliant. Even Neo Geo games I play in it, and I've got the Neo Geo MVS arcade cap, I've got consolised MVS and the home console, the AES, and games on all of those. But just for convenience, sometimes, put on the Pandora's Box 5, hook it up to the TV, and away you go. Graphics are really good on this game though. Really loving the graphics. Big, huge sprites for some of the enemy characters. It's fantastic. Oh, I managed to get him. Oh no. Oh, I can't go wrong with a, what's that, metal door or something? Just chucked it in. Oh, this guy's got a machine gun. Oh, brilliant. Oh, my gun there though. Helps, always helps. Just pound away with the gun. brilliant. Gets rid of all of them. Oh, apart from him. He's got a little bit of health left. I don't think this game's over long actually. I could be mistaken, but I've not played this game in quite some time, to be honest with you. But oh no, it's so funny that games around this this era of gaming, they had no interest in, well, you know, obeying copyright laws. I mean, look at those. Those guys are clearly, it's clearly the Terminator, isn't it? Which featured in a lot of games at this time, but they just didn't care, did they, these games? They just put all these movie characters, movie licensed characters in the games, and they got away with it. I mean, you wouldn't now. Oh, these women, they're annoying as well. God, look at them. Even when you've chopped those Terminators in half, they're still deadly. I'll fly and jump kick through the window. Can I fly them off the edge? Oh, loads of blood. Love it. Just love these games, love these style of games. I'm not the best at them, but I enjoy playing them. And fantastic. Good old knee to the head and a good old pizza there to replenish some of my life. Yeah, I'm hoping to do a lot more gameplay videos, guys, on different systems as well, not just on the Pandora's Box 5. I've got some other videos lined up, so I'm hoping to do more on the PlayStation 2. If you haven't already, please check out my Samurai Spirits online collection review and gameplay. I hope to do more videos. This guy, half man, half tank. It's reminiscent of Smash TV actually, isn't it? That guy. That was another great game, wasn't it? Smash TV, used to love that game. Really difficult though. Bone breaker. Breaks all your bones, mate. Let's get rid of your henchman. Doing alright then until they came on. Bring on the Terminators, and they've got such a huge long reach as well. Just look, just grabs you from the middle of nowhere. Oh, I thought I was going to kick him in the head as he was falling down. Bloody robot. Stage 3 clear. See, the levels are pretty short. Yeah, just an enjoyable game. Bonus stage. What's this one? Oh, it's like the barrel stage from Street Fighter 2. There's your Dragon Punch when you need one. Yeah, these games are always more fun in multiplayer, aren't they? And you can have a 2-player on this game, which would be a lot more fun. If I wasn't playing this late at night, I'd get my one of my boys to play along with me. Love playing multiplayer games with my boys on this system, and all these old school games. And they absolutely love them, to be honest with you. And they're miles better at games than me. I mean, I don't play games enough to be any good at them, but they're really good at games. Incidentally, had the Sega Astro City arcade cab fired up the other day, and I just fancied playing games quickly. Had the machine on for a couple of minutes, my boys were already there. Noticed I had the machine on, and that was it. So we were playing 2-player games. And then eventually I got kicked off the machine, and it was just them playing for hours. So yeah, really good having all these old games and systems and everything, so that they can experience these new games. I mean, they've got Nintendo Switches and PlayStation 4s and Xbox Ones and all that, but they still love playing these old games. And even though I've got the new systems, and I love the new systems, playing games on the current generation of games consoles, I just always love playing these old retro games. Train on a freight train. Oh, that was handy. Knocked him straight off the edge. Yeah, that's brilliant. I love it when you can knock the enemy off the edge. It really makes life easier, to be honest with you. Certainly loads of enemies on the screen at any one time, which you'd expect from games of this genre, to be honest with you, and the fact that the platform it was running on, I think it was pretty powerful. The Capcom CPS 1 and 2, 2 in particular, ran some real great games on that. For some reason, I thought I'd already done a gameplay video of this game, of the Punisher, because it always was one of my favourite arcade games. But I looked on my channel and I was really shocked that I hadn't already done one. So had the arcade stick on, thought I'd fancy playing a game. So yeah, I'll play this one. Combos. Pick pick the knives up, throw the knives. Oh, fantastic. Knock him off. Oh no. Did I just get knocked off? Or did I have low health? Oh. He's now been knocked off. Brilliant. I must have had low health. Okay, amazing I didn't blow myself up then. Oh, who's this big dude? Oh, fucking hell, he's got a rocket launcher for an arm. Shit. Oh, here we go. He's cheesing it now. Look, he's getting that rocket arm out. Any given opportunity. Have some of this. Oh shit. Drop more blokes on. Oh, pick him up. Broke my bat on him. What? Did I get knocked off again? Continue. Damn it. Dropped my bat again. Oh, threw her straight off the edge then. Throw him off though. Bushwhacker. Picked him up. Yeah, the enemy characters are pretty good. There's a wide variety of different styles of enemy there, as you can see on the screen now. That's one problem that a lot of games have, is they tend to recycle the same enemy over and over and over again, but just different colours. And yeah, sometimes that's a little bit annoying. But on this game, there seems to be quite a good variety of enemy characters. Blows it up, jumps off the edge. Stage 5. Headed into the sewers. Really good graphics in this game. It's such a shame that it wasn't ported to the home systems. I mean, why wasn't it? Apart from the Mega Drive, which we won't mention. I know I have played that version of the game, but I might have to put that on at some point just to see if it is as shit as I remember it to be. But yeah. But yeah, it wasn't on the Super Nintendo, which could have done this game. Obviously, it wouldn't have been on the Neo Geo, because it was a Capcom game. It could have been on something though, couldn't it? Perhaps the PC Engine, maybe, or maybe... No, maybe the PC Engine couldn't have handled this game, TurboGrafx 16. It could have been ported to, you know, like the PlayStation 1 or the PS2 or whatever, but I don't believe that it ever was. Such a shame. It's such a good game. Oh, here we go. What was I saying about recycling characters and just changing the colours, the colour palette swap? But yeah, but there's still a wide variety of different characters, enemy characters in this game. And not like some games. Continue. Oh no, oh, I thought one was bad enough. Oh my god, 4 of them, 4 Terminators. They're really good though, really good characters. Jesus, they've got such a long range on them. Pretty boy, they're called. Uzi 9mm, as Arnie once said, with my really bad Arnie Terminator impression there. Jesus, puts you up from absolutely nowhere. But he almost got me then. Oh, even just the legs hurt you. Oh, lots of health though, so that's pretty good. Oh look, there's a boomerang there. Yeah, the only thing with these games, which is typical of this genre of side-scrolling beat-em-up games, is they're linear, aren't they? You just follow a path, and more often than not you do anyway. There's a few exceptions where they let you... There are some side-scrolling beat-em-ups where they let you select the order of the levels and things like that. I can't think of any barrels off the top of my head, but generally they're linear. You just yeah, you just walk from left to right, you kill what's on the screen, and then you're taken to the next area, and then you rinse and repeat basically until you get to the end boss, beat the end boss, and then it's the end of the game. But I just love that, the fact that you can just switch off. God, he's got nunchucks. Get rid of him. Oh, Yan Lee. Oh, didn't even see them coming. I was standing too close to the right hand of the screen then. Oh, who's this dude? Coming out of the little cave, is it? It's the darkness in the woods. Certainly comes in handy, that old pistol that he's got. Oh, and I still got hit by them. I knew they were coming. It's another character I don't like. They've done really well, but they're pretty difficult, these women. Disappearing, teleporting all over the place. Told you that. She dropped her wedding ring. I love that. Oh, and again, she dropped hers. So really, the Punisher doesn't just kill people, he's a thief as well. He steals all of their stuff. Remember that, maybe that is the case. It's pretty tough. God, look, it's stomping me. This huge robot, laser beam eyes. Uzi. Jesus, he's quite tough. Oh, shoot him in the back. Oh, he's got a little back kick, the robot has. Oh, that's good. Oh no, look who they've just brought on, my favourite, the Terminator. Wedge of cheese over there to refill some of my health. Is he going to let me get it? Possibly not. Oh, I got it, and it didn't even give me that much health. We lost more health trying to get it. More hit. Oh, flying jump kick to the back of the robot. Explodes into a million pieces. Brilliant. Stage 5 clear. Okay, so there's more stages in this game than I initially thought. I thought there was only about 5 stages, but yeah, that's pretty good. Got all my points. Is this the final stage? The Kingpin. Yes. Last stage, final punishment. Through this. Oh. How did I not move? That's what's his name? Yan Lee, flying, jump kicking his way completely across the screen. Luckily he missed me, but I'll pick them up, chuck them into each other. Baseball bat. Look at this. Look at this punishment. I'll keep the as long as I can. Is it chicken there? Is it chicken? Yeah, that's chicken. Oh no, look who they brought on. It's the Terminator and the women. And guys with machine guns. It's all happening. Skinny. Never noticed that before. You're lying on your little deathbed and you've got the guy resuscitating you. So yeah, it's pretty good. Brings you back to life. Gives you another go. Let's throw these knives. Oh, flying jump kick. Oh, he landed in just the right place, so I could axe him to death. Dynamite there as well. Oh, it's got the edge. Fantastic. Oh no, not fantastic. Jigsaw. Quite a long level this one, isn't it? In fact, it's a really long level. Oh, did I get hit by that? It's good as well that he doesn't drop the weapon when he goes to the next sort of multi-stage bit. He keeps onto it, which is good. Pick suitcases of money. Oh, and the roast chicken. Is there? Oh no, it is. It's my favourite. Gets me up from nowhere. Shakes me about, slams me on the ground. Machine gun. Oh. I haven't got a machine gun. Oh. Really tough, those women. Disappear, teleport to another place when you're about to hit them. Boomerang. That's fitting since I'm living in Australia at the moment. Oh, is this Mr. Big? Oh, look at the size of him. I remember it was one film, wasn't it? And Kingpin was in it. It was Daredevil, wasn't it? The Ben Affleck one. You had Bullseye, Colin Farrell's Bullseye, but you had, was it Michael Clark Duncan as, or Michael Duncan Clark? I can't remember exactly what the order of his name. So long since I've seen that guy in anything, but he died, didn't he? But yeah, he was a big guy anyway, wasn't he? Like 6'5", and he weighed well over 20 stone. But the director had him in mind to play the part, even though he was a black-skinned dude, dark-skinned dude, and loved him as an actor. He was great. But yeah, the director said, "Yeah, you're going to play this part, but you've got to get bigger." So yeah, he put on about another 3 or 4 stone for that role, and they put him in like platform shoes to make him appear taller than 6'5", which is tall anyway. But yeah, he played that part really well, and I actually liked that film, in particular the director's cut version of Daredevil. But I know a lot of people didn't like the film; it wasn't really a success. But I liked it. But yeah, just reminded me of that because you had Kingpin in it. But I've not seen him. He's not been played in any other films, has he? Which is, I don't think he has, which is surprising when you think of all of the amount of sort of superhero films that have actually been made. He hasn't been portrayed in it. But look, he's big, just picks you up. He's got a walking stick. It's hard to walk because of the size of him, but yeah. just slam him down. Bring me back to life. Come on. I can't believe I've just picked him up. I mean, how much does he weigh in the comic book universe? Is he 40 stone? 30 stone? More? Baseball bat works against him as well. Oh, fantastic. I'm giving him a hiding. Oh, until he's... Just grabbed hold of me. Bloody hell, it's right way across the screen. Oh, slapped in the face. Oh, kill him. Kill the other bad dudes. Last stage clear. Is that the end? That's the end of the game. Yeah, really enjoyed playing this, but then I do every time I play this, which is probably once every 5 years or something. But yeah, really enjoyable game. I might actually play through this with my boys. Multiplayer, always more fun in multiplayer. These arcade games and any games in general. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. If you like what you see, you want to see more, then subscribe to my channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and yeah, if you've got any comments, drop a comment in the comment section below. And yeah, brilliant. I'll just let these end credits roll, and I'll hopefully see you guys in another video. Cheers guys, bye.